Oh, I'm so tempted to right now.
Cannot command me.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys had it perfect for a second.
No, we were hoping Wagyu Beef would log on because he signed up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he makes it easy because Kigler can't polymorph him, so he just tanks Kigler.
Fair enough.
Should we find a boomkin last minute?
No, we can have 2 Warlocks tank it. It's easier with a Boomkin.
he's just a few minutes late.
Maybe.
Like that Gromac guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Does anyone know the Wagyu guy? IRL?
No.
I messaged him, but he's not on. He's offline in Discord.
Horde, would you like to start that roll there, Ben? Wow. Yeah.
Jesus.
Rip?
How the fuck does Saggy always get high rolls on the 250s?
Well, why you think I asked for them? Like, thank you.
Oh, I'm at positive 40. Fuck yeah.
I'm only down 31? That's fucking crazy.
15. That's the
It
best
feels
number
so
of the
much worse than that.
Hey, look, 336 gold I've lost. Fuck yeah.
So do we want to go with what team we have now rather than
Wow.
waiting for Wagyu?
I think we should at least give him 10 minutes.
I
But
don't
it's
know.
up to you
The
guys.
problem is the longer we wait, the less time
Last time we have
Bemis.
with Bemis, yes.
Alright, let's do it then.
Yeah, let's just get in here.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
Oh, are we gonna 22-man this?
That's the plan.
Fucking A. Wish I had a flask. I know I'm the worst. I don't even have gems in my
Run out,
helmet.
run out. Someone.
Oh god. Oh nine. Oh nine. Run.
Ashley, what are you doing over there?
Goddamn cat again, dude.
No, Ashley's running right
Yes,
through the
it's
hole.
the cat.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, there goes all my consumes.
Yes.
I
God
thought-
fucking damn it, dude.
There's always one.
What warlocks are taking the boss so they can get kings?
All. Pretty much. Just kings them all. Zuni and Gromak are gonna be on square fighting, and Hoadley and Gibbons will be just enslaving.
What do I do on square? This is Unicorn talking, by the way.
You're just gonna be on the far left this whole time and do nothing but just DPS the square.
Okay, just whoever gets aggro gets aggro. Gotcha.
You and the other warlock.
But there's
yeah.
no like, there's no
Nothing else.
debuff that I have to like worry
No,
about
one
dropping
One of you is
up or
going to get
anything.
polymorph that needs to get dispelled by a priest or a pally. That's it.
Okay,
And whoever gets polymorph gets an aggro dump, so that's why we have 2 people tanking it.
gotcha.
Yep.
That's what I was wondering. Thank you.
Groups 1, 3, and 4 need Mark of the Wild.
All right, so quick rundown. So we're gonna all start on Skull. All the DPS. Malgard's gonna be tanked back here by Slit. Cabsman is going to tank Ulm initially, and then he's going to summon a demon Fellstalker thing that a warlock will need to banish, basically immediately, which will then tank Ulm for the duration of his life. So we'll kill Skull, and then we'll kill Diamond. Melee will then switch to Malgar because they can't go near Circle or Square. Square will be tanked by 2 warlocks, Uni and someone else. I don't know who the second warlock is.
Gromak.
It's Gromak? Okay,
Yeah.
so Uni and Gromak will tank Kigler off to the left. Again, like Medicine said, one of you will get
Wagyu is
polymorphed.
coming.
What was that?
Wagyu.
Oh, he is? Okay, cool. Never mind. So if Wagyu is coming, then disregard that last part. And he will be just taking that. So don't. Obviously, the kill orders Skull, Diamond, and then ranged will kill Square, and then we'll switch to Circle, and then Malgar last. Like I was saying, melee will go to Malgar because Kigler and Brosh do different abilities that make it so melee can't go near them. If you're ranged for whatever reason, don't be near them. And then Malgar does a whirlwind that you have to get out of that DBM will announce. Pretty much the first 30 seconds of the fight's kind of that's the fight. Once we get Skull and Diamond down, it's pretty straightforward, and they're gonna drop pretty fast. Blind Eye will also do a heal that needs to be kicked. We have plenty of people to do that, so I'm not worried. Cruncher will be tanking Circle off to the right. So don't DPS Crush. Let Cruncher get aggro. He will be the how we pull the boss. Again, Slit will be back here. Don't be near the whirlwind. When Malgar whirlwinds, he will die. You will die if you're in it. And yeah, it's fairly. It's not very difficult. It's just kind of getting the initial positioning down, letting tanks get aggro, and they all just kind of topple. You just have to watch for a couple of their abilities. Again, warlocks, we'll want to have 2 warlocks at least, minimum, trying to banish in case one gets resisted. And that will tank diamond, and then that will also switch to circle. You'll use if you have the Felguard left. But Cabs will pick up Ulm first, so let him get aggro, so Ulm's not running around killing people. Any questions? Like I said,
Just need one to come out to help me summon.
He's already been summoned.
Oh, okay.
And we're doing this with 23, but hey, there were like 3 DPS that died immediately last time that we did this, so I think we'll be fine. And for Gruul, the same thing. So just know the kill order, know what to avoid. Be responsive to Discord if we call out anything. Sometimes things can get a little messy if aggro drops or things like that. It shouldn't, but again, be on your toes in case that does happen.
So this is Unihorn talking. Just to further my understanding, we don't need 2 tanks on square anymore because
Because
he's immune
Wagyu's
to
here.
polymorph.
Yeah, Wagyu's here, so Boomkins can't be polymorphed in
Okay,
Moonkins.
cool. Thank you.
Or Druids can't be polymorphed in shapeshifts, so
Just
we will
trying
be
to
just
further
range,
my
don't
understanding.
touch, yeah,
So thank
don't
you.
touch square. So we'll go skull, diamond, and then ranged will then go square. Melee will switch to Mulgar. Mulgar also fears, so I will tremor for my group, but I can't say the same for everyone else. If you're too close, you will get hit by that, but it's not the end of the world. It's mainly for my group that has Salute in it that needs the tremor, so I'll take care of that. Any questions?
Are we ready?
Yeah, ready, check it out.
Because
And,
we sit here buffing people for hours because it keeps running out on people.
Okay, well,
Sorry,
well,
I've been moving a few groups around. That's why some people were missing spot buffs here and there.
alright, again, just let tanks get aggro. It's part of the most important part of this whole fight. And if you're assigned to a specific icon, you know what you're doing. While we're waiting on his fletching. Alright, DBM pull on tanks.
So hunters can
Yeah.
get their MD.
Then give them like 5 or 6 seconds to get aggro.
2, 1.
Cabs has a blind eye. Bloodlust. Salute
We
stand.
lost Sloop. I'm just
Yeah, I was dumping heals into him. Whoever is else assigned to Sloop, we needed heals.
Fucking joke.
What happened on that one? Can we get a recap?
Salute just died.
Yeah, there weren't enough heal priority on him. It's okay. Well, we got it figured out now. Do we have someone assigned to Glenn? Because he probably is not going to take any damage, if not like very minimal damage.
The one person assigned to Glenn is also on another tank.
Oh, okay.
Cabsman and Glenn have one healer.
Don't touch what you can't.
Alright, let's get buffed up. Ready check-in. Let's get another pull-in. Food if you got it.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em, boys.
Alright, everyone's ready. DB Impulse 15.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys shouldn't be getting fire blasted or blast wave away from all.
Yeah, try to move a blind eye a little back.
Cruncher got one shot.
Yeah, I got one shot.
I got.
Yep, he's one-shotting healers now. We
Okay.
missed the spell steal.
Yeah, melee should not be taking damage from Krosh or Kigler.
The problem there is I get death coiled into the Fire Nova and he follows me, and then they follow.
Do you still have any more protection potions left over?
Yeah, I used one on the pole, just because he doesn't always put his shield up right away.
Yeah, we need to move all the melee kill targets to across the room.
Blind eye away from purple.
Yeah, blind eye needs to be up against the wall.
Okay.
So I'll just fire ward on pull and then save the potion for when the first shield drops.
Is there any warlock that can run an imp for him?
I think. Do any of the tanks have an extra fortitude potion? That would probably just tip it over.
I do.
If I could buy one of those
got
off you, that would probably be enough too.
Oh, you can have it.
It was good to see that Defiance is wiping too.
Nah, we shouldn't be wiping, but it's okay.
We're just not tanking in the right spot.
Yeah, we'll get it this time.
So you want me
Once
taking like
Blind Eye and
he's
on
at,
the
or
bone, it's easy.
you say you want me to take him where he's at right now? Blind eye.
No. Pull blind eye. See that little smokestack on that left side of the wall? Right,
Alright, got it.
right here. Pull him there.
Yeah, got it.
I just want to mention one thing. Everybody cannot stand near Kigler because he'll do the arcane explosion and it'll drop threat on him. So just make sure you're not near that guy at the blue square.
Yeah, only Wagyu should be near Kigler.
We tanked on the left side of the room, so just be aware of that. He's probably actually honestly where he's standing right now. He probably won't move.
Alright, looks like everyone's ready. So again, pull 15. Blind side to the wall. Or blind eye to the wall. And everything else is same mechanics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give tanks a little bit for threat.
Pop Lust if you haven't. This seems like a good one.
Losses and 10 on my group. Alright, switch to Olm. And a Lust. Another Fell Hunter's coming out. Watch it.
Oh, we lost Hoadley. Get him back up. Battle res Hoadley.
Alright, Kigler is in the middle. Only melee, get away from Kigler. Everyone get away from Kigler. Melee on Sleep? Or melee on Mulgar.
Yeah,
on
Kill the
Sleep.
bring it
bear.
on.
Crunter's down. Battle res Crunter. Flex heal. You're about to die. Medicine, it's coming after you if you can line of sight. Oh shit.
Oh, you survived it. Not that one.
That fuck, my heal didn't go off in time. You
I'm gonna
got
try
this next.
taunting it. Just
Yeah,
live.
Whirlwind coming
Holdley's
out.
next. Holdley pop any
Taunted it.
defensive.
Run.
Heals on Capsman.
Yeah, we need to burn circle. Like, oh, I guess everyone is. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Okay.
Gibbons.
It's okay, we got it. If we have a battle res to throw it on medicine.
Now you fight me.
If he starts spinning, get the hell away.
Whirlwind in 10. Two seconds. Oh wow, a delayed timer. Never would have saw that coming.
Surprise, surprise.
You will not defeat the hand of Gruul.
Alright, focus heals into Sloot.
Oh.
I got
Tremors down. Tremors down.
You're not so tough after all.
Tremors. Tremor was down. Whirlwind in 3.
Good job, guys.
Algar is king. Gruul will crush you.
Get everybody rezzed.
Just because he's the only plate damage. They didn't mention it, but you know. Oh, excuse me.
Oh god.
Oh.
let's get to clearing trash.
Gotta wait for him to leave.
Thank you.
Or is that actually just a 3 group?
Aww.
I'll get the one on the right. Actually, Grin, you can get the one. Just spell reflect.
Make sure we interrupt the priest too, guys.
Yep.
All right, focus the priest. Best come. Bye, Bemis. Bye, Scump. Someone pulled all the Bruce. Oh, he wasn't pulled back enough yet.
Do we have a kill target, or are we just?
Yeah, mark one, please. I'm not up, or I'm not in assist, so I can't. There we go.
Everyone that's dead should just run back. It's gonna take a bit.
Can you mark the new skull, please?
Yeah, just fly up to the town.
Now what?
Went exactly as planned.
For the Horde.
Alright, does anyone not know the mechanics for this fight?
Yeah, so it's mainly an individual fight when it comes to spacing yourself out from other people. So basically, Gruul has a couple mechanics. He will be tanked by Sloot and off-tanked by probably Glenn because he can draw more threat. So he'll periodically do a Hateful Strike on the second highest threat generated, which was likely going to be Glenn. Glenn, I guess, don't do what the other tank did last week and sit behind him. Sit in front of Gruul with Sloot so that melee isn't getting parried a bunch. Because I don't know, I was tilting me last week. The boss just kept turning around and kept getting parried.
So just stand with Sloot the whole time?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
and you will just make sure you're second on threat. Do whatever you got to do. Basically, just tank as normal. But if you're for whatever reason creeping up on Sloot, coming past him, maybe just hold back a bit.
Yeah, I highly
Just
doubt
stand
it,
me too.
but you know.
Gruul will do these periodic cave-in abilities where the ceiling will fall. It'll be an AOE damage in a circle. You have to move out of that as soon as possible. DBM will hard announce it. There should be no deaths to that at all. For melee, you will adjust around the boss accordingly. The main mechanic here is he'll do a ground slam. Everyone gets thrown up and knocked to a random part of the room. It's sort of based on the location you are, but it's also RNG. And you have to be 15 yards away from another player, preferably 18 if you can. But it gets a little tricky to be 18 yards away. So 15 yards away from another player. If you're closer than 15 yards away to the next player, you will damage them and yourselves. And if you are too close, you will instantly die. That's really the main mechanic here, is positioning yourselves on the ground slam. So a couple of tricks. If you see someone running away from you, stop moving. Don't run with them. You don't want to end up on the same place because it's pretty much an auto death if you're anywhere within 10 yards of another person. We're going to try to position yourselves accordingly around the room and reposition to where you were at the beginning. When the Grand Slam ends, to the best of your ability. Again, the biggest thing is especially not on the healers. The healers are marked. If you see a marked target and you are near them, get away from them. If you die, it's not it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. The healers cannot die. This is a very healing intensive fight, especially towards the end. Another mechanic is Gruul periodically grow. So he just increases the damage he does to the tanks and to the raid the longer he is alive. So it is a DPS check. We got it last time with a lot of people down, so hopefully not as many people down this time. The first ground slam is really the biggest one because it kind of makes or breaks the fight, and people kind of get acclimated to how the flow of the fight goes. But yeah, it's just that individual spacing of other people on ground slam. Watch your positions. Do /range 18 if you can. I know DBM automatically does 15, or I think it automatically does 18. Either or, type in the /range indicator to see who you're around. Look at your mini map. When you are ground thrown, if you need to, I know last time there was a lot more space on the right side. So if people want to be a little bit more liberal about where they are on that side, and try not to get near the boss. I know last time we had a couple issues with people running into where Gruul was. You're going to find that that space is a lot more limited than the outer edges. Any questions? Watch your spacing. Don't stand in the falling rocks, and don't pull number 2 on threat. You will get one shot. So DPS. If you notice you're getting high, either slow down or soul shatter or ice block. Do what you got to do to get off number 2, because Grinnisland needs to be number 2, basically for the entire fight.
We'll call for shield wall once you start to get really low on the smacks.
Yep. And we will be lusting at 30%, right? Or 20%. Ed?
30.
30, okay, we'll lust at 30%.
Step
And if
in
it's
the
too
door,
close,
please.
if it's time too
Everyone
close
step
to a
in.
ground slam, we'll call it out.
Ox, get your ass in here.
2,
Topo,
Topo, get in.
Topo.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Give the tanks a second to get threat. Alright, I guess. Glenn is main tanking them, or you guys can trade off either or, as long as you two are the number ones.
Safety, Res.
Yep. Ground slam in 6. Position yourselves accordingly, melee. Don't be next to other people. This ground slam gonna go off. Here it comes. Watch your positioning. A lot of room to the south. A lot of room to the south.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, only one death.
I was trying to be conservative, but I could not see Grin on the threat meter.
Yeah, he is not on the threat meter, that's fine.
He's very low.
Can we get all the
Or I
hunters?
lost all threats somehow. Let me try and get more threats, sorry. I'm not
Should
sure
we
what's happening.
mulligan this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess mulligan it.
Get to the door. run
Cabs,
it
do you
back.
think you can generate more threat?
No, I have to main tank. I can't
Oh,
off
okay.
tank. I could try, but we had no issues with threat last week though, so something must have changed.
Can we just mulligan it? Everyone
Yeah,
run at the
everyone
door.
just wipe yourself
Stand near
stand near each
people.
other.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
The
maybe
whole
that was
front
the bad
threat might
call.
actually been the right call.
Yeah, so I guess Glenn staying off to the side and melee are just gonna have to deal with getting parried. Because if you don't have a shit ton of expertise, he's just gonna parry the fuck out of you and you're not gonna be able to get threats, so. Let's just do that, but otherwise, there was only one death on the first ground slam, so it seems like that's basically the whole fight right there. So.
Do you guys know if Divine Shield
If you're next to someone, they still take the damage.
okay.
It's based on proximity to the closest player. Or players, if you're unlucky.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit with a very minimal amount of damage that grows exponentially as Gruul gets bigger, but you get hit with a shit ton of damage if you're next to someone else. Pretty much, and later in the fight, the bigger he gets, the more of a risk that is. So you really can't take any chances. You basically want to get as far away from everyone else as possible, risk your DPS loss, whatever it means.
Should we try and res some of these people or no?
No.
Some of the people are gonna be hard, depending on where they died.
I wonder if I can get Bemis.
No.
But like I said,
Bemis is gone.
that's the whole fight. I think we're just not gonna leave Bemis here. He has to go, but I don't know. He's the only played DPS, so we're not punished for it. So we don't have people coming in to replace him. So we'll leave him on the floor.
Hopefully,
And yeah.
should have had like his mouse on something spinning like a fan or something.
Now what?
wanted to kill her last night.
Alright, let's get rebuffed and give it another go.
Just be
Guess
careful
every
not
subtle.
to accidentally battle res Bemis or anything silly
Yeah.
like that.
So again, the only difference here is I guess Glenn, you're just gonna stay with the melee on the back. It'll give you more chance to keep threat, you know, if they get parried. And to everyone else, again, just kind of watch the 30 years. But that was, I think, what killed us. But other than that, food buff, you got it. We'll get back in it. Oh yeah, that is a good point. Put Pledge in with 2.
I'm just gonna stack on Gry as well and try and pump threat just to see, just in case.
Yeah.
And we'll pull when Gromat comes back. Good lord.
Maybe. No, poor puppy. That's not good.
Honestly, don't know. No, you're not over.
Alright, Gromat, you here?
He did say he was restarting, but
I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back on.
Okay.
Alright, so
Thanks.
we're good to go?
Yep.
Alright.
Last time there was a lot of room to the south, so keep that in mind. Not everyone go there, but you know, just
5,
near the door.
4,
It's a good place.
3, 2, 1.
Give tanks a second to get aggro. Grandson.
Shit, that's a bad idea.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice, nice.
Good job, guys. Rinse and repeat. Gibbons, watch your threat. Flex, watch your threat. Flex, really watch your threat.
Melee. Not us to worry about that.
Hey Tristan, by the way, the tiny threat isn't always 100% accurate.
Fletchin, can you shift a little to your right, please? Same with you,
Ground
Hawk.
Simon's 5.
caving all around him. Moving him a bit.
Melee, there's some room by Bemis. Crownstone?
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, only got one death. Reposition?
Who'd we lose?
We lost
Oh,
Wagyu.
Wagyu. Yeah.
Yeah, I got points from 2 people. You're gonna have to keep Fairy Fire up yourselves, Luke.
Yeah, I got it.
Melee, go to the right side if you can. There's a lot of people on that left side.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
We wanna.
We lost Topo.
Can we get Topo? Get Topo up. Yes, yes, get Topo up.
And then Lust?
Yes.
Okay. And Topo comes
Topo
up
then
last.
last. As soon as he's up. Buma, that's. Can you get Topo?
We'll run again. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, well that's got it.
We got lots of room on the immediate behind of the boss right now. Gromac, flex, dub up, shift left. All three of you. Move left. You'll see there's open room over there. Glenn, I'm going to need you to shield wall shortly.
Ground slam in 2 if the timer's correct. Position accordingly. Alright, planting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All heals on tanks. No one else. If you get the cave in debuff, you had. Oh shit. Glenn, I need you to shield wall. This next slam. This next punch he's gonna do. Might one shot you. Glenn, can you shield wall? Right now?
I already did. Fuck.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, it's all good.
No, you're good.
No, fucking A.
It's on
All
Glenn.
heals on
All
Glenn.
heals on Glenn. Melee, sorry, you're just gonna be dying for the next little bit. Yes, Scump.
$100K, come on, boys.
I don't
That
want
was
to see
very
anyone's
clean.
health bar but Glenn's go up.
Keep going.
Good job, guys. Hey, look, gear.
Why you no give me my shield, bitch? Give me my shield. Where's Sloot? Where's Sloot? I got you, Sloot.
Zap.
And
Didn't work.
fuck. All right, never mind. I don't got you.
Port to shot at the doorway.
What do you mean a port to Thromar?
I could do that.
Port to Thralmar.
What?
I couldn't do that, but I'm actually just gonna throw down every portal.
Yeah.
Damn, people leaving before loot?
I mean, are we interested in doing Magtheridon's lair? Because I was just gonna go over there for a summon. Oh, I fucking hit silver! God damn it! I hate you.
Very nice.
You rolled the dice and you lost.
I thought I hit it before, and here we go. No, but seriously, is anybody? Are we doing Magtheridon's lair? Because that would be really cool.
I'd like to.
I think we're gonna try to, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
What'd I get?
Nice.
Oh, this better not be Silver Moon. Stonard. Stonard.
That's even worse.
Take that, Igaku.
What, baby?
Oh
Well then.
yeah! Oh!
Well, then, never mind.
Take that.
God damn.
There's some gamble with the portals too. Huh!
I made it to Ogrimmar.
I don't actually think Sharath is in that
Understood.
cluster
City.
anymore either, so.
It's not.
Another city.
You can't even get.
It's really fucked up.
Get Mars up.
Off to Magus.
Oh, hey, sweet. I wasn't terrible at healing. Well, not terrible, but you know.
If I hadn't died on
Ramen
Mulgar,
fight,
it would have
not
looked the
great.
same as it looks right now.
Shh, that's the only reason I beat you. Fine.
I know.
You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
We need to find people, right? How many people do we need? 2? Or 3?
Well, we don't need healers, obviously.
I think we need 3 DPS.
3 to 4, sure.
Yeah,
It'd be
I mean,
full on
it's,
pug at this
the
point.
problem with Mags is it's a numbers fight. You really do need the 25.
Absolutely.
Oh, well then fill it. What do I
Because
care?
you need 3 rotations of clicking on the box, and there's 5 boxes,
Oh,
so you need minimum 15 people clicking.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Everyone needs to click the box at the same time and know the exact rotation that they're at.
Oh.
Are you guys want to just skip it then?
It sounds a lot harder than it is.
It's really not a hard fight. It's actually easier.
It's not, yeah. So just because it sounds difficult, it's actually not that difficult.
Dib's not setting up 15 people.
I mean,
set it up
I was only kidding. I think if somebody has a job and they know what their job is, they should probably do it.
It's mostly just remembering what order you're in and what box you're at.
Right.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the fight. Once you kill all the ads before Magtheridon, it's literally who can click the box at the right time at the right section. That's it.
Hmm. Well, I'm the worst DPS, so hopefully I can prove to you that I know how to click a box.
I believe in you.
Could be it too.
Also, good job, guys. That was a really clean second attempt.
That won't feel good.
Yeah,
I
start
mean,
poking him in the butt was a better idea.
Compared to our first run, I don't know. Thanks for the summons.
I'm just clicking on names until they're all not gray. No, I just kind of go in random. I don't even know when I'm gonna pick next.
We started from the bottom. Now we're here. Yeah, I'll see myself out. Don't worry about it.
Cricket. Cricket.
Should I just say main spec, all spec? Is there anything we had the hard reserve in? By chance?
Mags doesn't drop that nutty of loot, really.
Wait, before someone gets
Oh,
here.
hey, it's Moby Trice.
Hey, before someone gets here, does anyone mind? Well, wait, Medicine. How are you sitting on candles?
I got
Moby
17.
Trice. Real name, no gimmicks.
Okay, I have 6. So.
Oh, should we reserve the head within guild?
That makes sense. Because it's not really a drop; it's guaranteed. So, I think it's fair.
Does everybody just roll for it?
I have to go back and find and inspect people.
Oh,
You will summon me later.
Wait, I want to know this.
Oh my god, gambling! I want in!
Yes! I need it!
Yes!
I need it!
Be right back.
Holdley, are you gonna finish this game out? Thank you. Damn it. No. No, baby.
What's that?
I didn't join.
Hey, that's not nice.
All of the salad. All of it. You better eat it.
Thanks, buddy. If only this was rotisserie chicken.
Boo!
You ever go down to work?
I found a geared warlock, if we're alright with that. Are we? I
More
should
warlocks, more banishes.
give it. And possibly a fifth shaman that's elemental.
Sure.
He claims to have, well, I'm not getting a sixth warlock. I'm gonna go to Orgrimmar and check this guy's stuff. Don't worry.
Hunters are great on this fight.
I haven't had one message me, but I'll save the last one for one. Do we actually need more than 3 hunters, though?
It's not a question of need. I mean, it's better to have range DPS in this fight than melee.
Well, I mean the shaman's range too.
Every time. Totally cannot just win it. Get him every time.
Do it, brother.
I play with this guy. He's pretty good.
Okay, so we got 3 elemental shamans. I guess the tanks are gonna get 1. Oh wait, no, screw this. I'll sack myself. Give it to the heals. Which means Moby's gonna meow.
Who's doing raid groups?
I was, why?
Just a question for you. So if the paladin has improved devotion aura, should we put all the tanks in the group with the paladin, or is Sloot better to be in the group with All-Star
I thought he
Scum,
was
Garg,
armor
and
cap.
Fletch?
He's better than our group. He gives us crit.
Okay, just checking.
Actually.
Whoops.
Should we possibly just start soon if
Would rather start with 24 than wait for a 25th.
see? Can I get a summon, please? Ediana?
Sure.
Alright, let's all just head in. Screw it.
And we should send out disc to everyone that doesn't have it.
Well, let's see if we're all here. Just get the trash. I'm sure we are. They're all mainly the same. I don't know if patrols come. Seems as if we should just pull them really far back.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Yeah, we should probably
Patrol,
wait for that
patrol, patrol,
patrol.
patrol.
I got him anyway. Can't
We're
wait just
good.
to patrol.
New skull. Careful with seeds. Apparently they silence randomly too.
Nice.
And throw grenades.
Throw grenades.
Stack up. This holy we need some sheeps or something. Can they be CC'd?
Me vale.
I assume they can't be stunned. They kept resisting my earth shocks, so I don't know if that did anything. But I didn't really see a single one be interrupted, so I assume they can't be.
Is there a strategy on this? Like, they do more damage if you're some condition or something?
I think they just do damage, but I can't remember.
Oh, you can interrupt the volleys. Reading on the Googles. So we'll just have 2-3 people assigned to each one for interrupts.
Who gets the soul stone?
It probably doesn't hurt just to save it for now.
Who gets it? We have literally 5 warlocks. What do you mean I should save my soul stone? Alright, I'm giving it to Ed.
Just be ready for interrupts above all else. If you don't even have to do damage, just, yep, 100% can be interrupted. Nice, nice.
Much better.
So that's the difference between me being AFK or not. Cool. I needed cheese.
I was just waiting there to interrupt most of the time. Let's just go down this way since we killed the patrol this way. Same targets. Above all else, just interrupt.
Need to clear other side too, so go ahead and come back up.
Oh, we do? Okay, go.
Beautiful healing meter
I,
too.
I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure if we pull the boss, everybody pulls in this whole entire instance. So, thank you.
That's fun. Good we found out this way. Well, found out, whatever. A patrol exists, doesn't it? Should we wait here? Doesn't seem safe.
I don't think it does. I think that was the only patrol.
Yeah, there's only one patrol.
Okay, doke. Do we want a hunter still?
Sure. I just have aggro.
Well, I wasn't ready to pull when that happened, so I was rebuffing the people who died.
We shouldn't be rebuffing until we get to boss. It's a waste of regions. People can just randomly get gibbed.
Well, apparently he says he doesn't really need gear. I don't know what drops here for hunter, but
Not really anything.
can someone else actually 2 damage go out and summon him? Gibbons and Hoadley, no, that's good.
Unicorn's on his way.
Okay, then one of the 3 of you can turn around. Oh. Guess it doesn't matter who went.
Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks. I don't know who we're summoning.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Thanks for the invite.
Okay, so this fight has 2 phases. You've got the Hellfire channelers around him. You'll see that there are 5 of them with boxes in front of them. We pretty much just tank 2 at a time. 1 tank gets 1, 2 tanks get 2. Focus the groups of 2, then focus the last one. They're going to be casting, so try to get interrupts out, and then they're also going to be summoning Infernals. We need to banish those. I don't think that should be a problem. We have an entire group of just Warlocks. So if you see something that you can banish, just banish it. And then once we're out of that phase, Magtheridon spawns. He has 2 main mechanics. He's got his little ground tremor thing, which is just AoE damage and people get knocked around. Just heal through it. And then also there's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's his Blast Wave spell is what we have to interrupt with the boxes. And
yes.
So there, yeah, cool. So there are the 5 boxes around the room that the channelers are using. And we'll probably go through 3, hopefully not, but possibly 4 cycles of it. Most groups usually see 3. So we're going to assign 3 people per box, so 15 people need to press the box at the same time, but not all at the same time. It's just the group 1 of all of them press it to silence the blast wave, because if it goes off, it wipes the U-rate. I think I got most of the mechanics. Please fill me in if I got anything.
I'll elaborate on clicking the puzzle. When you click the box, don't move your character. Just click it and let go of your character and while it's casting. That's it.
So there's a little bit more to it. So Magtheridon has 3 phases, and so the channelers will only attack you once you start attacking them. Each one that is killed will buff the other ones, and it goes in subsequence. We'll want to have the squishier tanks tanking the first 2, with Sloot tanking the third, so that Sloot can be ready to tank Magtheridon when he comes out. Magtheridon will come out after 120 seconds after the first channeler has been engaged. We will, like Medicine said, we will have, you can do 2 or 3, it really depends. But let's say for now, 2 groups of 5 people that are predetermined that will click a cube on a specific cardinal point. So for example, All-Star, if I'm assigned to group 1, I will be, south, whatever. So I will click this one right in front of me. Like Cabs just said, you do not move your character when you are going to be clicking the cube, because you have to channel it. And as you channel it, you will be taking shadow damage, so healers will have to watch for that. You can channel it so long as healers can keep you up. So if we have better heals, we can keep the channel longer, because if you channel Magtheridon, you interrupt the blast wave. He takes 200% increased damage during that time. So it's kind of two-sided. We want to interrupt the blast wave, but we also want to get our best bang for our buck while interrupting Magtheridon. Magtheridon also does a cleave. That's a 180 frontal attack, so you cannot be in front of him unless you are a tank. Like Medicine said, there are abyssals, and it's not just warlocks. It'll be mages and hunters if they can, to kite, slow, CC in any way. You can fear them, you can banish them. So those will only spawn while the channelers are alive. And as we kill the channelers, less will spawn. Each infernal lasts for about 60 seconds, and then they despawn. The abyssals do, or the infernals do, a fire blast. So it's about 3,300 damage to a random player within 20 yards. So you'll have to watch for that. But yeah, the main buff, or the main mechanic, is clicking the cubes to interrupt his blast waves. We'll have 2 predetermined groups, which we'll have to work out now. And then he goes, after we've gotten once we move into the second phase, about, I think it's like, a minute after his second phase begins, so about 180 seconds or 3 minutes into the fight, he'll channel his first blast nova. That's when the predetermined group 1 will all go to their cube, the specific cube, not just a cube, their cube, and click. And then we'll have a group 2 that does that as well for the next blast wave. Phase 3 begins when he reaches 30%, and he does a ability called Shatter Walls, which is just AoE damage to the entire raid. It does 5 to 7,000. So if you are a little worse for health, maybe when he gets lowered, about 30%, try to use a defensive. And the main mechanic there is he also does a Cave-In ability, so it's about 90 to 113,000 damage to anyone who stands in it. But you have about 3 seconds to move out of the cave-in if once the animation starts. So just don't stand in the bad stuff. But the big thing here, like I said, is going to be the cube rotation, which we will divvy up shortly. But yeah, that's the fight, basically interrupting the blast wave of the cubes, killing channelers in succession. Each one gets more powerful, and then we get into phase 3. We'll lust and avoid AoE damage, and same mechanic as phase 2, where we'll have the same first group going. I forgot to mention this. We have 2 groups because you get a mind exhaust debuff, kind of like Nether Spite portals, where if you use a cube, you can't use it again for a certain amount of time. So we'll just rinse and repeat with those groups. You'll go to your cardinal points and click the cubes. It's really important here to be responsive to DBM. I know that a lot of the times the DBM timers have been scuffed. But even if they are scuffed, it's better to be in position to click the cube, sacrifice a couple seconds of DPS or healing, and making sure he gets blast wave interrupted, because if that goes off, they'll let through it. Any questions?
I have a question / suggestion. In the raid tab, we have group 3, 4, and 5. Can we have the first person in each group? Oh, never mind. There's more cubes. That won't work.
Yeah, we only need 10 people assigned to the cubes.
No, you want 15. Trust me. The timers work out such that if we get a third one and we don't have anyone assigned, we wipe. So just not worth it.
Well, then I guess group 3, 4, and 5. So we should have in the raid tab, we should have the first person of each group assigned to a specific cube, and then the second person will be. Oh, you guys have.
Yeah, we already did that.
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna explain that. So
We
it's
don't
pretty
have
much
raid
gonna be.
markers. That's aids.
Yeah, raid markers don't exist. So you pretty much have to remember what marker was on which side if you're in a group that has to run.
So everyone open up your raid tab in your social panel, and then go based on that.
So Skull is gonna be the first in group 3, 4, and 5 in that order. So it's gonna be Hoadley first, then Scump, then Pokin, and then X will be number 2s, Square will be number 3s, Diamond will be number 4s, and Triangle will be number 5s. So number 5, for example, the first one will be Warren, second one will be Ajaman, the third one will be Moby. Does anyone have any questions about what order they're in?
Yeah, write it down because we're gonna call out group 1 go, and that'll be Hoadley's group. Group 2 will be Scump's group, and group 3 will be Pokin's group. And you'll just have to know where you are. There's really no room on this fight for the oops, I forgot.
Yeah, if you forget and you're on the wrong side of the fight, it's a wipe. 100%.
Yeah, so
there's no
example, All-Star group 2 Square. So you just have to know right now, going into the fight. If you have any questions, speak up right now. We'll help you figure it out.
Diamond.
No. Yes, to interrupt the blast wave, and then you stay channeling, depending on how healer's mana is looking, because he will take increased damage while we channel that into him.
What about flex heal? Sorry, I use a grid, like a grid thing, and I think mine.
You're not in a group.
You're not in a group.
Okay,
Got
yeah.
it. You're not in a group. Yeah. So like what Pokin said, the Q mechanic is the most important part of the fight because it is, it will one shot the rid. Also, transitioning from when Mag Therodon goes from being banished here to unbanished and having the tank kind of adjust is that's also a tricky part.
Wait, Mr. X.
So as the channelers go down, the healers will have to move from off of some of the other tanks to the main tank and kind of just monitor that because he's going to get hit pretty hard. But at the same time, the channelers are going to get more powerful. So it's kind of just a all-around fuckfest.
So this is Unicorn. I'm in group 5. Am I just backup?
Nope. No, you're gonna be the third round interrupt on Blast Wave, and you will be on Square.
Yes.
See how
If
you
anyone has questions about, if anyone has questions
so
about
number 3 on Square. Gotcha.
Yes.
I'd like to make a comment. It's going to be clockwise from Skull. So if you're looking at the group social panel and the raid panel, whatever number you are, count that way going
putting them
clockwise.
first in the group every time.
We need to have groups set though, otherwise no one will know where they are. Blast Wave?
The blast wave? Yes, it will happen multiple times. So
it
you
will
will have
guaranteed
to.
happen 2 times. If we don't have enough DPS, it'll happen a 3rd time.
With the exception of
people die.
People down, yeah.
People die.
So 4th will just be the first people over again.
Yeah, so me, Cabsman, and Grynislan should be designated helpers, and I don't think we're needed after the ads, right?
No, you're not. Really.
So we'll just be, we'll fill for whoever dies.
Yeah, people just need to communicate what spot they were and what order.
Yeah, we're probably going to get 3 blast waves. I just don't know what the timer is on the debuff. But for now, we're going to go in with the 3 groups, and if we end up wiping, we see that the timer's more forgiving, we can adjust that to 2, so that melee doesn't have to run around. But if you are in a group where you have to click, try to be in the general position of your cardinal point, unless you're helping outside of killing the channelers. Because we're gonna, like Cap said, we're gonna go clockwise to kill the channelers. Do not multi-dot or anything. We kill them one by one. Because they only engage once you attack them. Yeah, so
Just interrupt and banish people.
just know your spot. If you have a question about where your spot is, ask no. And then when we call out group 1, it should be expected that everyone in technically group 3,
Should
will be
we
group
not
1.
say group 1 then? And just say group
Yeah, let's say
3?
group 3, group 4, group
Or
5.
Hoadley's group, Scump's group.
Yeah,
Tolkien's
yeah.
Group. Let's just say that, Hoadley's group.
Yes, Sloot, you will tank the third ad, and then you will tank the boss.
The third? You mean fifth? There's 5 ads.
But Sloot cannot be tanking an ad when Magtheridon spawns.
Oh, okay.
So he tanks the third ad because that's when it gets a little beefier, and then he can adjust to take Magtheridon after 2 minutes have passed.
True.
All DPS should stay on the channelers. Do not switch to Magtheridon when he comes out. Again, warlocks, mages, warlocks in this fight. You're just infernal control. That's priority number 1 for you.
Can we discuss
any
the
questions?
initial tanking phase again? So who's going to be getting the first 2? In my opinion, I think warrior tank should get the first 2 while I'm building threat
Glenn
on the
and
second 2.
Cabs, then Cabs again? You want the second 2?
I think I want the second 2. What? So when
It's easier to tank 2 at a time, by the way, for the first 2 at least.
yeah,
They
so
don't do any damage.
my question is that when the first 2 pull, do they all pull, or is it just the first 2?
Under my
I
understanding.
believe it's 1 at a time.
Okay, so then why do we have to pull
I could
2
be
then?
wrong.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
1
they
at
all
a time.
pull.
Also, something I forgot to mention, they do cast a heal that needs to be kicked. It's called Dark Mending. Yeah, so
you see what I'm saying
what
though.
Gargisa says in Raid, if whoever you attack, so don't be that guy that tries to get more damage in and attacks multiple, you will pull 2. We're gonna kill them one by one, each one will get stronger and stronger. So the 2 weakest tanks will tank the first 2 because they're relatively easy. Sloot will tank the third so that he's ready for the boss when it comes out, because by the time the third dies, Mag will be ready to break free. And then it's, I would say Grinnisland is going to take the diamond ad, which will be number 4, and Cabs will take star or triangle, which will be number 5.
Wait, I'm sorry, who's on diamond?
Grinnisland's going to be on diamond.
Okay, I didn't.
So it's going to go Grinnisland, Cabs, Sloot, Grinnisland, Cabs, while Sloot takes the boss.
Okay. So I'll get the.
It might
X
take a couple
and
pulls to see the
triangle.
mechanics, but like it was said in raid chat, the main thing is the boxes. Just know where you need to be when Blast Wave's about to go out. There's not really room for, oh, I wasn't there, sorry. It's just that we'll wipe through it. And we can have people on backups, but no, you will get a mind exhaust debuff, so you won't be able to do it again.
Don't pull the boss until everyone's in the room.
Yep, you can run in right now.
Yeah, we can all be in the room.
Position.
Just don't attack them. And you remember your cardinal points, and remember your groups. And we will be lusting at 30%.
What's the kill order after X?
It's going to go skull, X, square, diamond, triangle.
Clockwise.
Yes, clockwise. And then remember, warlocks, your focus is on infernals. Fearing, banishing, do whatever you gotta do to get them away. The more channelers we kill, the less infernals will spawn. And when they're all dead, no infernals will spawn. Alright, I think we're good to pull on tanks.
Timer.
Alright, someone put a timer out, yeah.
Just give them a misdirect, so... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ham.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They all pulled.
Oh, I thought it was 1 by 1.
Right.
Okay, well...
Oh, grab the ads.
Still focus, goal, guys.
Still, yeah.
Start banishing it.
Alright, so this will be a little bit of a tweak adjustment.
Yeah, we need instant banishes on those and for abyssals too, or just
Yep,
fears.
and we will have to assign interrupts on all 5. So the Shadow Bolt volley, just like the trash, can be interrupted. The heal has to be interrupted.
So, Warrior Tank gets the first 2 that you guys are gonna
Yes.
kill, while I build threat on the second 2, and then that's what we're gonna do.
And yeah, you'll have to tank the ads away from each other because the volley is proximity based, so they won't hit as many people if they're further away. Let's see if there's some fucking.
I mean, we really need to interrupt everything. We can't.
Yeah, we'll assign interrupts after this.
Yeah, we're supposed to have 1 tank take 1, 2 tanks each take 2, split.
Yeah, and like what Pokin said, keep them where they are. It's not a terrible idea.
We just use 3, then Cabs off to tank 2, and off to tank 2.
Welcome to this episode of Dungeon Dives, where we'll be tackling
Release me, and perhaps I will grant you a merciful death.
During Phase 1, Magtheridon will remain banished for 2 minutes. Your raid's focus will be on killing the channelers one by one. Have each tank pull the channelers far away from each other because of the abilities they cast. Important note here, some
Can't
raids
miss a
might
single
just have
interrupt on
only
any of
3
those
tanks,
ones
and 2 of the tanks are tanking
So
2
we'll
of
have
the channelers. This is a
2 of the
totally
ads on the
viable way
right
to
of
do
the
the
room,
fight.
2 of the
You
ads
just
on
need
the
to have some
left, and
tanks, have
1
some
where
good
it
gear,
was.
and
Skull
a lot
stay
of
where
health.
it was.
For the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to have it so 1 tank is tanking each
Banish the
channeler.
Infernals,
But just know that you can do the fight that way
when
if you're lacking
Magtheridon
DPS. Each channeler will
breaks,
cast
he will
Shadow
be
Bolt
tanked
Volley,
at the
which will
north
hit
side of
all
the room,
players
so
in a
the
30-yard
opposite of
radius
where we
and
are
should be
now,
interrupted. They also
facing
have
a
a Dark
wall,
Mending
and then
ability,
that's
which
when
they
we
will
will
cast to
begin
heal themselves
getting in
or other
our
channelers
positions
if they
for
are in
Blast
range,
Nova.
and this should be interrupted as well. Warlocks are
So
great
we'll
here
have,
because they can
I
use
don't know, we just have to
Crucial
assign
Tones to
tanks
slow
right now.
down their
So
casts.
2 will
Channelers
take
will
the right,
also
the right
summon
2, 2 will
Abyssal
take the left,
Infernals, which
or
will
1 will
spawn
take
on
the
top of random
left 2, 1
players
will take the
and
right 2,
deal
1 will
AoE
take this one.
damage within a 10-yard radius. Make sure the ranged in your raid stay spread. Warlocks are also great here because they can keep 1 Abyssal banished and the other one feared. If you don't have many Warlocks, that is okay, you can simply just kill them. Lastly, Channelers will randomly fear a player in a 40-yard radius. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Each time a Channeler dies, they will cast Soul Transfer, which buffs all other Channelers with a 20% damage increase and a 30% casting increase, and it stacks, so as the fight progresses, the more important interrupts and tank healing is. Basically, Phase
You
1 of
need
this
to
fight is
remark
focusing
them as
down
well.
each Channeler at a time, interrupting their casts, and managing the Abyssal adds that will spawn throughout this phase. Like I said, Phase 1
How many
lasts
interrupts
2
do we have
minutes, and by
total?
the end, you should have at least 3 of the 5
So we got
channelers
1,
dead.
2, Warrior, all the Shamans, I guess. The Shamans are going to have to be spread to interrupt,
During
because we need
Phase
2
2,
people
you'll
on
have to
each
deal
ad
with Magtheridon. Have your main tank grab
that can
Threat
interrupt.
and position
And then
him
obviously, I
against the
mean, maybe not
southwest corner.
the
Mag has 3
first
abilities.
one might only need
First,
1 depending on
you'll
how fast we
leave
kill it.
random fire patches on the ground. He also has
Yeah,
a
we
Quake.
need 2 people
and
per
Blast
ad
Zone.
for
40
interrupting.
seconds into Phase 2, he will cast Quake. This is a knockback ability that will bounce players around for 7 seconds. You cannot channel spells during this time, so healers should anticipate this ability beforehand. After the first quake is casted, it will be casted every 50 seconds afterwards. The most important ability in this whole fight is Blast Nova. Every 60 seconds, Magtheridon will cast an ability that will wipe the raid if it's not interrupted. The only way to interrupt it is to have 5 players click on the 5 cubes that are all around the room simultaneously. After the cube has been clicked, the player that clicked it cannot do it again for 3 minutes. Because of this, you'll want 4 separate groups of 5 players to click on these cubes on a rotation. If any of these players die, you'll need to reassign a substitute. Let's get into cube clicking specifics, because if anybody messes this up, your whole raid is dead. First, you are supposed to click the cube
Alright,
as
so
Magtheridon
but
is
we have
casting
Glenn on
Blast Nova.
Skull,
Not
Cabs take
before,
X and
and
Square,
not after.
and Salute will take
Second,
Salute will
after you
take X
click
and
the
Square.
cube, you need to channel
And
the
Cabs will
beam.
take
Literally,
Diamond
take your
and
hands
Triangle.
off your
Wait,
keyboard
So we'll
wait,
kill
and
wait,
let the channel
hold on,
finish.
sorry. Start from the
Third,
beginning.
don't click the cube twice,
So
or you'll
Glenn
cancel
will
the
take
channel.
Skull.
And lastly,
And X.
don't be afraid to just play it
No.
safe and
Yeah,
stay
he
in there
takes 2.
and hover your
I
cursor
take
over
we
the
2,
cube
and then
a
Salute
couple of
takes
seconds
Triangle.
before you're supposed to click it. Again, if
Okay.
you mess this up,
So
the
then
raid's
Glenn will
blood
take
is
Skull
on
and
your
X off to the
hands,
left
so
side.
just play it safe,
You will
please.
take Square and Diamond off to the right. We'll have
Also
to,
be spawned before Triangle dies.
yeah, so
When
that's why I
Magtheridon gets
was
to
what I was
30%
saying.
health,
Sorry,
he will
go ahead.
stun all
You said
players,
boss
and they will take
spawns
damage.
before
You can
Triangle?
have really unfortunate
Salute
timing
needs to
with this
not
if he
be
starts to
tanking
cast
anything when
Blast
the boss
Nova
spawns.
right
Well,
after
then
you
Salute
get
should
stunned.
tank the first.
Because of this, you may want to pause DPS when
Yeah,
he's at
Salute gets the
35%
first
health,
2, I get the
deal
second
with the
2, and
Blast
then
Nova,
Glenn gets the
and
last
then
one.
transition the boss
Okay,
in
we
phase
can
3.
do that. So
During phase
Salute will
3,
tank
it's
Skull and
pretty much
X.
like phase 2,
Cabs will
but now
tank
the ceiling will
Square
start
and
collapsing
Diamond,
on
and Glenn will
players.
take Triangle.
There will
Glenn,
be
you'll
a
probably have
visual
to
indicator
save
of
shield wall
dust
for that
wherever
because
the
it's going to
debris
hit the
will land,
motherfucker.
so move
Doing
quickly.
exactly
This
what
is one of the
Igaku
most
said.
mechanically
The
intensive
boss
fights at
is
the
on a
start of
timer.
PvC that requires a good
So
bit of coordination with
Salute
your
has
raid,
to be ready
so
to tank
just
the
stay
boss with
focused,
no ads live
communicate clearly, and the Pit Lord
by the
should
time
be
Magtheridon
brought to his
comes in.
demise.
Where do you want to pull all the ads?
You will tank these 2 off till we have to spread them out because if they're spread out, it's less likely to hit the entire raid with all of their volleys.
We should
Yeah, we can use Lust.
Magtheridon also drops a
You
head
guys want
for
to try lusting at the start?
Ideally, we lost that first interrupt, right?
Yeah, but that's. I think we have enough DPS. We'll be fine with ads. Yeah, he's a 20-minute enrage timer. But
you guys need
yeah,
to hold
ideally
off.
we would want to lust when he's under blast wave suppression because we get a damage buff.
You don't really, you can't really hold on to it as much as you think you can.
It's 700 damage a second, so
Doesn't it build though?
yeah. So I think we're just gonna lust for the ads to get them down. That's honestly the hardest part of the fight. We have plenty of DPS to get through Mag on his own. You know, so long as people are just clicking the cubes when they have to click it.
Alright, so which healers are gonna... Because basically Glenn needs to keep that ad away from the raid, so which healers are gonna stay with him near that ad and the interrupts? Same with
I will get
Square.
on. I'll interrupt Triangle exclusively. I should have enough to hit every interrupt. Maybe not the Shadow Bolt, but that'll only hit me and Glenn. So, also, can we get a Shadow Protection as well for all the groups? That will help. There you go. Alright, so I will be on Triangle. We need interrupts. You know, I guess volunteer yourselves.
So, let Salute get aggro on Skull and Cross, or is it something that you just kind of burn the Skull and then move to Cross?
He'll need to get aggro for
No,
a
he's working
second.
on getting aggro on both.
So whoever does the first action, they all run towards. The Salute will be the one that attacks Skull first. They'll all run towards them. Glenn will take Triangle off. Cabs, you will need to get Square and Diamond off into a corner.
Yep.
And then a healer will have to go up there with you. So healers,
We
ideally,
have 2 healers already assigned to him.
Okay, you'll want to be in between.
I'm gonna be pulling Diamond and Square to Cross.
The
Wait,
2
no.
No, don't do
That,
that.
no.
Keep them away
DPS
from
will come to you.
No. I'm saying, you guys, are you pulling Skull to Cross? Is that what's happening?
Cross is going to be over at Skull.
Okay, then yeah, you're fine to do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
taking.
that
I'm
should be good.
Okay. I'll just
So
pay
from the
attention
cardinal
to it.
point, Cabs will pull to X. He'll pull square
Yeah.
and diamond to where X is now.
Just look for the left side of the room. That's where I'll be.
And then triangle will be over here. So. Alright, I guess let's give it another pull. And we will lust on. Do you want to lust on pull, Ed?
Yes. Who's assigned to square and diamond for interrupts though?
Yeah, that's we'll have
We have one for
we have Scump
green.
that can probably, I would say Scump stays on X.
Scump on X. Igaku go square. Dub go diamond.
Yeah.
Elemental shamans go over and make sure they're interrupted. Just rank
Yeah, and
one as
for
he's pulling.
yeah,
if you need.
it's rank 1 Earth Shocks.
Okay. Our buffs are falling, the 10-minute buffs, so.
Yeah, we should
Alright, let's get a pull timer then. Yeah, for people on interrupts, that's your priority. Not really doing damage, just interrupting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How the fuck did I die?
Therodon's out. Sleep will have to take him and go to south.
We still have 2 ads up. Or 3.
Group 1. Well, 20 seconds until he starts blast waving.
I'm
Or
gonna go
that's
clutch in spot.
phase 2 in 1 second. Get ready.
Students down.
Something's healing the ads.
Yeah, they're
They
not
heal
being
each other.
interrupted.
We're gonna need someone's spot too on
It's a wipe.
We've already lost.
Yeah, figured.
It was a wipe as soon as somebody died in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So does the Dark Mending heal all 6 of them? Or 5 of them, rather?
I'm pretty sure it
Yes.
just heals them singularly, but it might heal all.
No,
It felt like the first 2 were taking forever to die.
We must have missed an interrupt then.
Yeah, we need 2 interrupts per because they do Dark Mending and Shadow Bolt Volley within like 3 or 4 seconds of each other.
Shadow Bolt Volley is less important because if they're dead, they stop casting.
I know, but if they're enraged and they cast a Shadow Bolt Volley off, it does insane amounts of damage.
Yeah, we were healing through the damage fine. It's mostly just getting them down. They just weren't dying.
Yeah, what Igaku said. Probably assign 1 Warlock to each one to curse it.
they say you want to have 3 dead by the time mag spawns.
Yep.
So we had 1 dead, I think, right?
No.
Not
No,
even.
We had 2.
he had
Me
yeah,
too.
just about 3 dead. The third was dying.
Okay, so we're close.
When
We
he
just need
called
to
mag
figure out
spawn,
those
it did
interrupts
spawn.
better. Each DPS shaman has to be on a different ad, and then when your ad dies, you need to go help one of the far off ads. So, for example, if you're assigned to Skull, don't go to X, go to fucking Square. If you were assigned to interrupt Skull, Skull will die pretty fast, so it's not as much of a complication. But we need 2 people on every end. So I was on Triangle the whole time. Grinislim and I All Star can do interrupts, or should be able to do interrupts perfectly on that. Between Shield Bash and Earthshock.
So are we gonna get a puzzle when we have ads alive?
We should have all the ads dead before the puzzles start going on.
Okay.
We don't have them though.
Triangle was on its way down too, so we basically had 4 out of 5 dead. 1 healed at the last second. But yeah, Hoadley, what Hoadley said. We need tongues on each one.
Well, we have plenty of warlocks.
And they're all in different cube spots.
Yeah, so what Pokemon said in Raid Chat is kind of what I said early before the fight. Don't worry so much about your DPS. Hold your interrupt and use it, and then you can do your damage. You want to get the interrupt over everything, especially the heal. If the volley goes off, especially the early ones, it's not the end of the world. You know, we want to kick them. But later on, when the ad is super buffed, volleys need to be kicked. And ideally, you know, we'll have more people able to interrupt as the ads die. Shit. Who's assigned to Skull? Who's interrupting Skull? Any volunteers?
No one was assigned to Skull. X
X had
was
Scump.
Scump and Ijaman now. Square is Igaku plus I don't know because who's else can really Cabsman maybe can get some. But,
So for the people who, yeah, like Igaku said, for the people who are on Skull, if you even need to interrupt because we'll probably burst it down too fast, you will go to Diamond after that. And the people who are on X will obviously rotate to Triangle. Or if one of you wants to go to Diamond, one of you wants to go to Square, that would be even better.
Just make sure to curse the tongues them too.
Yeah. So dub up, you'll be on Diamond. Fuck, we just don't have that many interrupts.
Well, how important is it to interrupt mine? Because if Quinn's right and
It's
the
a
damage doesn't matter, they're not gonna heal the other ads, I don't think. So maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the heal doesn't matter at the start. For like square, diamond, and triangle, just interrupt the shadow. The heal is irrelevant. So we just focus interrupts on skull, then square, or skull, then X, and rotating. Just making sure we always hit mending on something that's dying.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Interrupt Shadow up until the group is killing the target. Once the group is killing the target, interrupt both.
Yeah, Crunter.
Yes.
Just think of it like PvP. Like set your focus target, you see it cast, interrupt it.
Alright, let's get another pull in. I think we have a better understanding of the interrupts this time. Everyone's ready. My lust is up in 13, so it'll be a little delayed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
I don't have a tremor totem for the tank.
Oh, I got it.
I have an Infernal loose. Cabs is down.
Alright.
Salutes on them.
I'm
Two
dead.
down.
That's a wipe.
Is it worth it for the warlocks to just pull out Fell Hunter? And then just Feldom sack Succubus on Mag?
I would think it would be.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need the Warlock's Talent Kick too.
Yeah, I'll have enough soul shards to do that for one attempt.
Yeah, and I need more candles because we burned through a lot tonight.
Repair bot, but it won't sell you shards.
Oh yeah, I'm out of regents also. Oh no, I'm not. Just kidding.
I mean, the Infernals were going pretty wild, and they one-shot one of the healers.
When did that healer die? After me or before me?
After.
It was after.
So, I just want to figure out why I died. Did I just take a shit ton of damage really quick, or what happened?
You just took too much damage too quick.
Okay.
We had too many things go off. If the Shadow Bolt volley hadn't gone off, you would have lived, but...
Oh, I see. Just got stacked.
I just barely missed one on that ad as I was moving over to come heal you.
Do we need to change my dedicated healer to a different? Wait, who was on me? The druid?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely need someone better.
Yeah. Fuck medicine, he's shit. Also, I need a summon if we're doing more pulls. I need candles.
We should probably repair, right? I mean, maybe not.
I've
I don't
got
know.
a repair bot, and it sells regents.
Well, let's just wait and bring it to this front. And how much does that cost you, by the way?
Don't worry about it, man. I've got like 100 of them in my bank.
Okay.
I'll drop it down by the boss.
I'll hold up on that repair.
Don't drop the repair bot. I think we might actually end up just calling it. I don't know if we have enough interrupts with the current composition and getting warlocks to get soul shards and everyone repaired and cannons and shit. It's just gonna be a lot of time, and we don't want to waste everyone's time. We'll come back next week or maybe Sunday. I don't know. Probably not Sunday.
Sunday.
The 4th of
Bigger,
July, so I
stronger.
doubt it. But
Let's go do night.
Yeah, then
I'll fucking
we're gonna.
be
I
here.
thank you, Pugs, for coming in for sticking with us while we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
It is more so it's a mechanic fight, but also it's a composition fight. So we need to tweak some things around and try it again a different day. But again, thank you for coming. Sorry I couldn't get it down. It's just a bitch of a fight.
Thanks for Gruul.
And if we got room next time, we will definitely be reaching out to see if we fill some slots. But again, thank you.
Good luck, guys. Appreciate the invite.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yep. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming.
you